5 minutes late, we're not live. Thank you. Welcome to the Resource Management Committee of February 4th, 26.
Microphone, please.
It's on? It's on. Okay, first order of business is Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call?
Mr. Curran,
Here.
Mr. Munier,
Here.
Mr. Demick,
Here.
Mrs. Hanchett,
Here.
Mr. LaForge,
Here.
Mr. Ricky,
Here.
Mrs. Ricketts-Swales, and Mr. Harris. 6 present, 1 absent, and we have a quorum.
Okay. And approval of agenda.
Demick will move it.
Hanchett will second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No? That is approved. Okay, approval of the minutes of January 7th, 2000.
Hanchett will move.
I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Approval of minutes is good. First is soil and water with quite a lot of.
Good morning.
Morning.
Have my report in there, some highlights. Our 2 FEMA projects, we're still waiting on some approvals from FEMA and DEC. We've also applied for contract extensions until the end of 2027. Our current contracts end in April of this year. We're working on several permits. Village of Cuba, we are going to have to do a muscle study for that project. We did get 1 quote back yesterday. It was $2,320 for the initial visit to come out and see if there is suitable habitat. If the consultant feels there is, it's an additional $26,665 for the survey. And if there are mussels that need to be removed, it's almost $15,000 more dollars. So I'm not sure what the village is going to do with that, but the project is to protect the village park, so it's kind of a, an important
Yeah.
thing for them.
Is that eradicating them or?
Nope, just
Helping them.
picking them up from where they are, if they're in the site where we need to do the work, and moving them to another location in the stream. So,
All right. Yeah.
and we ran into the same issue on Rockville Lake, where fortunately DEC and Parks came in and they took care of the mussel survey stuff. So, but that is a issue we're going to have to deal with from now on, I guess. Town of Allen, they contacted us about the stream that's eroding towards Botsford Hollow at the intersection of County Road 15 and Botsford Hollow. On the next page, there's actually a picture of that site. We don't think it'll be too long before that's starting to threaten the roads, so they're going to try to do something this spring to repair that. Town of Burns, we're still waiting on a signature to move that project forward. Town of Independence, we are continuing to work with FEMA. We're getting close on the Harrigan and Heselton Road funding, so hopefully shortly we'll have better news on that. We are working on permitting because it's got to be close to 2 miles of streams we have to work in and do permitting for. So, Town of Willing, we have completed the design for their box culverts. They're going to try to get some quotes on it, and hopefully the permit application will win this week or next week for that one. Grant funding, we were awarded money through the last round of consolidated funding. We received $1.2 million in WQIP funding and $225,000 for non-point planning. We secured $400,000 for the town of Birdsall, Granger, and New Hudson to construct salt storage facilities. And we got $50,000 to do a stabilization plan on Rush Creek, which is the project that Alan just talked about. We also received $50,000 to do planning over in the Canada Creek watershed from the Rushford Golf Course coming back towards Rushford. And then we received another $50,000 to do stabilization plan where Angelica Creek intersects with is that County Road? Oh, the old what is that called? By Brentwood Stables, where it intersects there with the County Dead New Bridge. Yeah. And then we got $75,000 to do a watershed assessment for the Cuba Lake watershed. The Lake District had asked us to get some funding for that so they could see what issues they might have that are impacting the lake. So it was a pretty good round for us.
Yeah,
Chairman Kern, can I ask a question, please?
certainly.
Scott, why are they uncovered salt storage buildings? It seems like you'd want them covered to protect them from the elements so that they aren't.
They are
not-
covered. Did I have a typo in there?
Oh, okay. They
Yeah.
all, they all said uncovered, that's why.
Okay, that's a typo.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
yes, they're all uncovered now.
Okay,
We're gonna put
but they
a,
will be covered.
kind of like the county has the hooped
Okay.
structure by the landfill there.
Thank you.
Okay. Mike?
Thank you, Chairman. Is there any private funding available for some of these projects? I know some of them are the waters, are fisheries, and I just was wondering if there's any private monies available out there. Trout Unlimited or anything like that.
You mean like does Trout Unlimited have funding?
Yes, do we look at those?
I haven't seen a lot of that funding available. I'd have to look into that more.
I think there might be a couple of private other
Okay.
resources. I just didn't know if we explore those or not.
I have not, no.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay. We have any questions?
I do have a comment, though. I know that through your research and you've brought in millions of dollars to this county to get a lot of the work done, and thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like you got a pretty good,
Yeah, right now we're a little over
Very good.
2.6 million we got for grants we wrote in 2025, and we still have like 1.4 million dollars in applications out that are supposed to be approved here in February or March, so it was a pretty good year for us.
good,
All right, thank you.
very good. Thank you. Okay, next is Laura for Cornell Cooperative.
Hi there. How are you? I know, it's a little alarming. I just move it back just a hair. So we're jumping right into all of our annual programming that we normally have. We've got our public presentations this Saturday. It was going to be over at Genesee Valley, but now it's being moved to our office because we've got a smaller group of kids that are going to be engaging. We have the Master Gardeners. That was a good catch, Mr. Havey. Little avalanche over there. We have our new Master Gardener class going on right now. It's half online, half in person. So we have them in the office today, which is fun. I was in Albany last week, meeting with our elected officials. All of the executive directors across the state go, and it's a full day, and we ask for an increase in our 224 funding, which is the money that we get from the state. So it has been flat funded since the 80s. We got a small boost a couple years in a row, and we're still asking for a $3 million increase, which would be statewide. So small amounts for each association. And we are planning for the Rural Landowners Workshop, which is Lynn's program that has been going on for about 30 years now, and is very popular. It's held over at the Pioneer School, so it easily is accessible for folks from other counties, including, we get a lot of people coming down from Buffalo. So I think those are the highlights.
It's just Buffalo kids, not from anywhere else around?
No, oh, sorry, it's mostly for adults.
Oh,
So it's one of those types of conferences that are a bunch of breakout sessions. And so for rural landowners, it's not necessarily how to grow crops and things, but for people who own land. So it's a lot of forestry focus. There's some, honey, beekeeping, ginseng, sort of the off the center types of agriculture that. So we get a lot of the speakers that come straight down from Cornell. And it's all day long, but the Pioneer School being right at the crux of Wyoming and Erie and including Cattaraugus, it's a bit more accessible for everybody. I think we had over 110 last year, so it's,
I think several years ago, Len attended one.
I could see her liking that. Yeah.
I have a comment. I see you had a successful 4-H meeting for
our new club?
New club. So
Yeah.
that's exciting.
It
to
is
see.
exciting. So we have it out of the office right now until we get some volunteers that want to take it over. And we just keep our fingers crossed. Please, somebody take this over. But in the meantime, there are a bunch of fun activities that are going on so the kids can find out what, sort of things they like to do, because this might be the first club they've ever been part of. So since most of the clubs have a focus, whether it's, goats and guinea pigs or more of the arts and crafts and woodworking, so we're going to find out what these kids like to do and want to do.
There's 20 kids, there'll be 20
There may be.
different ones. Yeah. That'll be fun. It sounds good.
Yep.
Question. Are you making plans for your renovations?
Yes,
From
we
when?
have our drawings from our architect, Bill Dean from Alfred State. He's been great. And so we have the planning, not the planning board, but we've got, there's a bunch of running around that has to be done before we can.
Any schedule on starting that, or you just?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I
No.
was just wondering.
No.
I didn't figure probably.
Yeah.
A little early yet. Thank you.
Just when you think you're ready, you're not. Yeah. So,
Okay,
anything else?
sounds good.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, now we've got a memorandum from Brenda Rigby Reilly. And this is, oh, there it is. The appointment of Amy M. Chiu, just Chu, as part-time county historian expired on December 31st. The appointment was made pursuant to the county law. Don't need that for an arts, cultural, and her term runs, the term now from Board of Legislators, the new term will run from January 1st, 26 through December 31st, 28. I'll ask for a motion on that.
Demick will move it.
Ricky, second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that is carried. And another one. What do we have here? Oh. Requesting a resolution and service agreement with Cornell Cooperative Extension of Allegheny County for benefit services. The term of the agreement is 1 year and commenced January 1st, ends December 31st, and the amount not to exceed $321,452. And I will ask for a motion on that.
Kevin?
Kevin?
I'll move it if I can. I guess my question is, legislative rep on their board, am I conflicted? Okay, thank you. I'll move it.
Hanchett will second.
Good. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're good on that.
Chris might have wanted to.
I was just here in case you had any questions, but it sounds like you didn't. That was your annual agreement. As long as I'm up here, I'll just, going back to your reappointment of Ms. Q as the county historian. She's been there for a few months. And I just want to say she has great organizational skills. She's making great progress and inventorying the historian materials, and is just really doing a great job down there. So,
Good.
thank you.
Mr. Chairman?
Yeah.
Was she going to, at some point, come to us and give some sort of presentations at times, or wasn't that kind of our game plan?
That is something we told her we would talk about. Her first priority was really getting things cleaned up and inventoried down there. She's going to be out of town for, I think, a week or two, and then she'll be back, and I can talk to her about some presentations.
Thank you. Okay. Looks like we're through with business. Unfinished business? New business? Good of the order? And I'll ask for adjournment.
Ricky, move.
Second? Forge, second.